What's up, squad? And welcome back to another reaction, man. Today we got Flacco. He gonna talk about this rapper D4vd, man. I ain't never really heard of him. Don't really know who he is, but he has an unaliving of a 15-year-old that they are calling his girlfriend. Shoot now, shoot. I don't think that's good right there. But like I said, I have no idea who this guy is. I'm gonna jump into it with Flacco. He gonna explain it to me, and we're gonna have some fun while we listen to it together, go through this reaction together, and maybe we can figure out what D4vd got something to do with this 15-year-old young lady going missing, man. So we about to jump straight into it, and we're gonna have some fun while we do it, baby. Let's go.
We may have on our hands right now the greatest murder mystery in Black culture history. This is one of those things where I've sat with this all day, going through this rabbit hole, not believing what I was seeing, not believing how sick certain people are, and just being befuddled as to how this could happen in front of everybody. How did this take place?
What are you talking about, Flacco? He said a murder mystery, so I'm assuming they don't know what happened to the young lady. Comment down below, man, who this D4vd guy is. I'm gonna listen to some of his music after I get done with the reaction, but I wanted to put on a raw reaction and get my my for real thoughts before I find out who this guy is. So comment, man, down below if anybody know or listen to this dude's music.
If you guys are not aware, I'm talking about the murder mystery surrounding singer/rapper David.
Yeah, this guy. Anybody know who he is? Ain't got a clue.
His stage name is D4vd. Right, but I think it's pronounced David.
Still waiting to learn more about the victim found inside the trunk of a car at a tow yard in Hollywood.
Police say the strong stench triggered the investigation, and now Eyewitness News reporter Sophie Flay is live near the scene where we learned the car is registered to a multi-platinum artist. Sophie.
Yeah, David, Giovanna, that's right. The LAPD tells us they are still in the very early stages of this investigation. But that tow yard, it's behind me here, and we've seen patrol cars coming in and out all day. We spoke to residents in the area who say they are in shock.
I've got more questions than I have fear right now.
Decomposing human remains found in a bag inside a Tesla at a Hollywood tow yard. Los Angeles police responding after reports of a foul smell coming from the car.
Oh man, so she was found in the trunk in a tow yard in Hollywood. Ooh, they said the smell is what made them do an investigation on the car. So she must have been in there for a while for her to decompose and to be able to smell that bad to where someone wanted to look in there. Oh man, he done her bad. He done her bad, I see.
Eyewitness News confirming that vehicle is registered to 20-year-old singer David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke. One of his fans showing up with a sign that reads, "David didn't do it."
It doesn't feel real. Like, I'm kind of in disbelief still. Like, I don't know if it's a lot. It's just a lot.
Los Angeles police made the gruesome discovery Monday, but says the impounded car had been parked at the tow yard for 2 days after it was abandoned on a street in the neighborhood. Police saying the victim found inside the front trunk had been dead for some time.
But the first thing that goes through my head is that I'm going to be watching the series on Netflix in like a year. Like, this is a big deal.
He was on tour when the body was discovered in the back of the Tesla at the impound.
Oh, he was on tour, so this is a big name person, David. D4vd. So he was on tour when the body was found. But that don't mean nothing. Shoot, he could have done it a few weeks ago and then jump right back on tour. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy that it took him that long to figure out that this young lady was missing. On top of how they not trace her back to him immediately. I'm pretty sure he been hanging out with this young lady and seeing this young lady, and this young lady done talk to her friends, and you know. But I'm jumping the gun.
And naturally, people gave him the benefit of the doubt. They say, I mean, he's on tour. Possibly his Tesla was stolen and somebody did something nefarious with the vehicle once they stole it. Even the police and TMZ was giving him the benefit of the doubt. As you see here, nobody was really suspecting or accusing him of doing anything nefarious. Like, the official theories being thrown around was maybe he gave his car to somebody, or maybe it was possibly stolen.
Situation?
With David?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No. And I'm going to perform. We're going to perform on the 20th, me and David.
In the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So,
period.
You think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Damn. No way. No.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla, though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I don't think it's him.
Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
but also,
I don't think it's him either. I think it's like almost obviously not him. But what's weird is that Crocs dropped him.
Yeah, why would they do that?
That's weird.
Yeah, and Hollister. Like, what? Why would they do that? Guilty till proven innocent? No. Innocent till proven guilty.
That was kind of strange because the days following the announcement that a dead body was found in the back of his Tesla at the impound lot, the brands dropped him. Like, brands that he was modeling for, like Crocs. And
Oh, so he got dropped by his brands the day after. Well, I mean, that's probably just because his name is involved with something like this. You know, ain't no brand going to want to have you a part of their business if your name is tied to anything of a of a murder case or anything like that. So that makes sense to me.
Hollister, they dropped him. So whatever information they found doing their own investigation, or maybe they just don't want to be involved with somebody who may or may not be involved in a murder investigation.
Right.
So that was
That's
the
what I
only
just
thing
said.
that he really lost. But for the most part, nobody is really throwing out theories that he did this.
All right, then. So for right now, he innocent. For right now, if nobody's throwing out anything that he did it, then he's innocent until proven guilty, for sure. But like I said, if brand deals is breaking off from you, it's a reason.
Everybody thinks this dude is on a world tour. Somebody stole his Tesla, did something nefarious with it while he was on tour, and that's the end of that. That's until more details began to come out. Once we got fed more information surrounding what's going on with this dead body in the back of this Tesla, once the details got out, once TMZ began doing their investigation, the theory that this Tesla got stolen and this person killed somebody and put the dead body in the back of the vehicle wrapped up, that got thrown out the window.
Start going out the window, didn't it? See? Like I said, it got to line up. It got to. This boy done hung out with this girl. Plus, you a big name, was he rapper, I'm assuming? Especially if you're on tour. You got some kind of following. So, man.
Because the new information we got makes that scenario, like, empirically impossible. The theory that he didn't know what was
This
going
the young lady right here. Beautiful young lady. RIP to her. Prayers go out to her family, for sure, man.
on was out the window once the police identified the body. So the mother of 15-year-old, 5'1", 171-pound Celeste Hernandez, once she heard what the description of the victim was, the mother called into the police station and said, yo, I think that's my daughter. And they was able to positively identify who the victim was. And the victim was identified as a 15-year-old named Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who's been missing for a year now. The bad situation got progressively worse once we got more information. The mother apparently told the police that before her daughter went missing, her daughter let her know she had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend name was David.
Boom. Boom. It's right there. Her boyfriend named David. She underage. How they not looking into him more? She was found in his trunk of his car I mean, I don't even have to turn into detective shoes on you on this one to even line this up. She's 15 years old, bro. Found in the trunk of the man's car that she's been talking to.
She never met David, but she remembered her daughter telling her her boyfriend's name was David. To make things worse for David, him and the victim have the same tattoo on their right index finger. It was a tattoo of the word shh. At the beginning,
got the same tattoo. His car, back of his trunk, she was found as he was dating her. And this man ain't locked up yet. I don't see what what else y'all need. What else y'all need? The tattoo similar car is his car. Hey, man. See, this is why I say sometimes they don't want to find people sometimes. Because you don't need too much more on this situation to know that this man has something to do. I'm not saying he unalived her. He got something to do with it, though.
Of the week, this started as a murder investigation that may have included somebody stealing David's car, doing something nefarious, and putting a dead body in his vehicle. To David is being investigated for murdering a 15-year-old that he was dating. If the tattoo or her telling her mother she was dating David wasn't bad enough, people close to Celeste and David began to post pictures, removing any and all doubt that David knew this 15-year-old victim. They posted pictures of them together. This picture you're looking at is of Celeste and David on FaceTime with one of their friends. The friend screenshotted it and reposted it at that particular time. They called the friend at 3:51 a.m. Why was he chilling with a then 13-year-old at 3:51 a.m.? This situation without the murder is already career ending. This situation without the murder is already a situation that's serious enough to where I don't ever want to see this man make another song. This man needs to be locked away for life and castrated.
For real, just for the 15, just for him being with a 15-year-old. Period. He need to be locked up just for that. Just because y'all found out that part, he needs to be taken off his tour and put in jail. Just that alone. And now this young lady done end up not breathing, found in your trunk. I don't get it. I don't get why the police ain't on him yet.
This is disgusting, bruh. What would possess you to do this? This was not just a normal groupie or a fan. This was a 13 or 15-year-old fan of his that he began dating and harboring as she ran away. That's what the accusations are. Now, before we even get to the possibility of him murdering her, let's get to this relationship, okay, between Celeste and David, because it gets even nastier. The receipts that has surfaced gets even nastier. And, oh, by the way, that entire excuse of maybe somebody stole the vehicle and did something bad, he didn't know the vehicle got stolen, you can throw that out the window, bro. There's a 0% chance that somebody stole David's vehicle and then go looking for the closest person to David to murder. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. They stole his vehicle, murdered his 15-year-old girlfriend, and put her body inside the back of his vehicle. Cut it out, man. That doesn't make sense whatsoever. Celeste went missing April 5th of 2024. But the friends posted messages of them talking to Celeste.
Oh, snap. I got messages. We got messages. It's a do not text me back. He crying. Yeah. What in the world? What in the world? Read this other side right here. Get me up out the way real quick. Lock this man up. Lock this man up. I'm not reading that, man. Y'all can read it. Disgusting. Lock him up.
April 29th of 2024, where they're expressing like they know she's on the run, but telling her, hey, don't delete this burner Instagram. We still want to be able to reach you. And the message just says, Anissa, do not text. He came back. He's crying. Do not text me. We don't know who he is. We can make our assumptions, but we don't know for a fact who he is at the moment. She then continues, I fixed. I'm staying. Don't text. Whatever that is. She says, I fixed him. I don't know how. We both cried to get her, and he changed his mind. I'm happy he did, though. And then this is where it gets disturbing, man. And it really made me throw up. So she wrote to friend,
Disgusting.
It can bleed and not bleed during blank because you probably did it when you were younger. She then told a friend that she didn't bleed when she was engaged in intimate acts because she was horny. The friend responded, you said you bled. What? She says, I thought I did, but I just got my period. I only bled with David.
Lord Jesus.
She says,
This is a child talking, man.
Bro, this is just, I don't know, bro. This is just sick, man.
Crazy, man.
I hate the fact that I have to cover things like this, man. This is just sick, bro. So then the friend tells her, hey, listen, you have.
I understand. Parents, children, teenagers, young adults, they're going to do what they do outside the home. But you got to be more present in your child's life. Check them cell phones. See what they on there talking about. You got to, man. Protect your kids. Like I said, I'm not telling nobody how to raise their kids. But checking them messages, checking them cell phones, checking them browsers and see what they been on can help you understand the mind of your child a little bit more to where you can figure out what steps you need to take to lead them the right way. Cause look, maybe she could have been saved if her parents knew she was messing with this grown man. And if they did know, lock them up with him.
You have to swear you're gonna stay safe. Are you still gonna talk to David or go back with him? Because I don't want you to get into any more trouble with him. She says, I'm safe. No, I'm not. So she expressed here, for some reason, she was not gonna talk to David anymore. That she was not gonna get in any more trouble with David. So this right here, to me, is somewhat of a motive. That they got into it, they were having troubles, it was turmoil. Something took place to where the friends had reasons to ask her if she was safe, reasons to believe that she was not safe being with David. So then the friend says, okay, I love you. I'll text you in about a week. Don't delete Insta. Again, she's on the run from her parents. She's a runaway. The only person who knows where she is apparently David. Why are you with
did I miss that? Did they say that? If they did, comment down in the comments how slow I am on that one. Because I did not hear that she was a runaway. And if I did, I forgot. But that makes sense about the parent situation. I mean, runaways. But that's why I said check them phones and be in your child's life so you understand why your child wants to be a runaway, so you can help stray them back home to you. So y'all can get that bond to where they don't feel like they have to be away from the people that love them, man. For real.
15-year-old runaway. Why do the 15-year-old runaway friends keep talking about her getting in trouble with you? Why do they feel like she's unsafe with you? What went on? And most importantly, about a year after these messages are written, she pops up dead in the back of David's vehicle.
That ain't no coincidence, man. That ain't no coincidence. A year after these messages, when she feel like she don't feel safe with this man, she want to get away from this man. She ends up found unalive in his trunk.
That's not suspicious to you guys? Like, that's not reasons to pause here and say, this isn't about a stolen vehicle. This isn't about what the other theories are. This is about somebody may have committed cold-blooded murder here. Here's more receipts of him communicating with her when she was 13 years old in 2022 in Discord. Now, and on your left is more screenshots of people who's been on FaceTime with her and David. My thing is, what would this do? What was he doing on FaceTime with these kids, with these children, bro? Like, you don't have any friends your own age that you could FaceTime with? This is weird. This is sickening. He hasn't given any statement yet. Because the only statement he could really give, to be honest, that he really has to give is, yeah, that was my girlfriend. That was somebody who I was exploiting, but I didn't kill her, bro. Either way, you're going to jail. You are going to rot in a prison cell, bro.
For real.
You're going to die in prison, bro. You are going to jail for a very long time here, man. TMZ apparently confirmed that this photo shows the singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. Now, the person who posted this picture alleged that David was paying people to keep Celeste age a secret. Again, this is what TMZ is reporting.
I mean, yeah.
Not Poetic Flacco. TMZ is reporting this. Here's where things get a whole lot spookier. I'm talking about YNW Melly murder on my mind spooky, like when Melly was arrested for murdering his two best friends, and then the song surfaced of Murder on My Mind where he's rapping about murdering his best friend, but he wrote the song like years before the murder.
Right.
We got something similar here, okay?
What?
So Celeste, her birthday is September 7th.
Okay.
We know this from the missing person poster. Her birthday is September 7th. David released a song on September 7th titled Romantic Homicide, where he raps about murdering his love interest. The song has about 178 million views, so it's a pretty popular song. Now, the lyrics from this song actually says, in the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it, but it's true.
And he wrote this before it happened, like a year before it happened. You talking about manifestation. Hey, man, the power of the tongue, man, and the power of the pen is very powerful. Be careful what you manifest, man. Dang.
Era where lyrics is being used in court, sir, you are cooked. You are cooked. Now, you want to know where this gets a little bit more eerie? A little bit more kind of crazy and sociopathic? It appears she may have been killed on her birthday.
Never. Oh, that's weird. That's so freaky. How is he not a part of this? All this happened a year before she was unalived. He dropped it on her birthday. She was unalived on her birthday. He wrote a song about doing it, but a year before it happened.
She may have been killed on September 7th. The body was actually located in the impound in the back of the Tesla on September 9th. What we do know, right, is it was parked outside for 2 days before they brought it into the impound on the 9th. The stench was just too crazy, they had to check. If the car was parked outside for 2 days prior, that means that he parked the car there on September 7th, and the car was there for 2 days before they brought it to the impound lot.
It's crazy,
that could possibly mean he could have murdered this person on September 7th because like I would assume they were already dead when the car got parked.
Well, yeah.
So they could potentially have been killed on the 7th, on the birthday, which would have been foreshadowing in that song. Now this is
insane.
This is insane. I don't
Yeah,
know
for sure.
what to make of this. What I do know is something does not add up here at all. At all.
I feel you, bro.
So y'all let me know what y'all think.
Hey,
all right?
man.
Do y'all believe he's involved? Do y'all believe he did this? Now he's staying quiet. He's lowering up. He's not.
I must say, I ain't heard much.
Say nothing to nobody. I reached out. Everybody reached out. He's not speaking.
I ain't heard much.
Now he canceled the tour dates. Now he went on a world tour, right? Afterwards. Now I'll be real. He should have started that world tour in North Korea or Russia somewhere, man, where there's no extradition. You should have stayed there, homie, because right now the police ain't allowing you to leave the country, bro. If they gotta lock you up on a complaint, and they have a certain time frame to create this indictment, they're gonna do so before they allow you to leave the country. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe he's involved? And if you're still watching, click on this video here.
Man, look, I have no idea what to think about this situation for real. I mean, you would use common sense. Let me blow myself up real quick. You would use common sense and kind of assume that this guy has to have something to do with it, right? It's his vehicle. It was his choice to talk to this underage young woman, and she just so happens to end up unalive in your car as she's a runaway. You make a song about the situation a year before it happens. It happens on her birthday. And you still ain't been arrested yet? I guess they can't because they don't have any proof yet, huh? Oh my goodness. This one's wild. This one is nuts, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this video, man. Talk to anybody. Tell everybody about Shoes reaction show, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me and enjoying this one. We're going to figure this one out together. All right, until the next one. Peace.